Good day, everybody. This is Donna Brown from DB Tax Solutions, located here at Lake Royale near Bunn, North Carolina. Boy, oh boy, we got a lot of tax information happening, and I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of questions. So this one, and on this video, I just want to share with you about that additional child tax credit that's being talked about recently with the American Rescue. So in the past year, so we have the $2,000 child tax credit that's given in when you file your tax return. So now and that $2,000 is allotted to anyone who is 16 years older, 16 years old and below. So basically, well, it technically says 17 years old, but if you're 17 on December 30th, for example, of 2020, and well, by December 31st, you're over 17 years old, so you're disqualified if you're over a day old or you're 17 years old. So basically, it's gonna be like 17 years and under to qualify for the $2,000. So now with the new additional child tax credit, it's going to be $3,600, okay, for children that are 6 years old and under. And then it's going to be $3,000 for 16 and, well, 18-year-old and under. 18-year-old and under this time. And so what they're going to do, what they talked about is, so that begins in 2021. So they said they are going to do a distribution starting in July of 2021. And it's going to be a monthly distribution for it. So if you have a child that is 6 years old and under, that's going to be $300 a month per child. Okay, so that's per child. So you're gonna receive one starting in July, and then every month to the December. So you're gonna ask, well, what happened to January to June of 2021? So that first part of the year is going to be accounted for when you file your 2021 tax return as a credit. So remember that when you start receiving those child tax credit, okay, that means you're receiving that credit in advance. So by the time you file your tax return, where you normally see that credit gets applied, remember that may not be there, at least half of it or more of it, because you're receiving them in advance starting in July. So just wanted you to make a note of that. So for if you have children that are 18 years old and younger, 18, and they will receive $250 a month per child. That's the additional child tax. So they're giving it to you in advance as a distribution starting July, but then the first half of the year it's going to be accounted for as a credit in 2021 when you file your tax return. So you won't entirely lose your child tax credit, but some of it will still be there because the first half of the year will be accounted for as credit in your tax return. So there you have it. That's what that thing is all about. And if you qualify, if you are a joint filer, so your AGI has to be under $150,000. And then for head of household, $112,075 for singles. And also there's that unemployment income, right, that many of Americans received during COVID last year. So as of March 12, the IRS said, okay, your unemployment income is not now going to be taxable. So if you have already filed your tax return, you may look to amending, but at this point, the IRS is not suggesting, recommend, or not encouraging amendment. They might just send you a direct deposit for the balance when they go through your tax return, or it may reduce your tax bill if you had a tax bill. But if you haven't yet filed, just know that it's not taxable anymore, so it can be removed from. You still have to file it, and there's a way to do it in a tax return. You put it in, and then you put a negative someplace and schedule some schedule, and so it kind of washes it out, but it's just still need to be reported. Okay, so that's something new, and many of you have probably already received the third stimulus check. And there is an IRS portal to enter payment. If you did not file a prior year's return and you want to receive this and you qualify, you go ahead and go to the IRS portal. You can Google IRS, stimulus payment, and you can enter your banking information, get an opportunity to enter your banking information so you can get a direct deposit for it. Okay, and so hopefully that will help you. Or you can file your 2020 tax return as soon as you can, and you can put in your banking information there as well. So hopefully this helps you. If you have any question, comment below or reach out to me. I would love to share more information. Again, this is Donna Brown with DB Tax Solutions. Until next time, all have a great day.